Hello, hello. Friday Night Live. Welcome. I got the burps. I'm gonna see if there is a deck that I need to get over here. I think I'll get this one. Okay. Hello, Suraj. I'm doing well. Hi, Terry. Okay, thank you. I'm in Texas, y'all. Yes, I am, tarot reader. So what I do on Tuesday and Friday nights, I do readings, and you can donate if you wish. Suggested donation prices are in the in the description box, or if I have time, I can do a little freebie. It's up to you. All right. Terry, if you don't mind, I'll do a quick reading for Subraj. Subraj, would you like to ask a yes or no question? And I have the pendulum that helps answer those questions. And I can use sometimes I use the Lenormand for a little extra message. We'll see how it goes. What Aaliyah feels about me. She's your crush. Okay. Let's just go use the feels cards. Okay. This is my sentimental silhouette deck here that I created, and you can get this on makeplayingcards.com. You're in contact. Very good. The card that was at the bottom is funny because it's like she's like y'all are gonna call each other soon, but let's see if that comes out. Somebody's stressed out here. It might not be related to you, but somebody's saying, where do we go from here? Can we work this out? Feeling like I have questions but no answers. Let's see what else. Mystified. Feeling perplexed and a little bewildered. I guess she's feeling perplexed. Yeah. There's something going on. She doesn't have all the facts. Hello, Lady Emerald. Lady Emerald says, hello, Cherry. I have been a big fan for a long time. You inspired me to make my own channel, and here I am celebrating my first 1K subs. Yay! Just thought I'd pop in and say hello. Well, thank you, Lady Emerald. I'm glad I inspired you. I appreciate that very much. And congratulations, and I wish you big success. Oh, by the way, did you check out my reading? The what's your big happy changes coming to you? I bet you're in one of those piles. I bet number 3. Oh, thank you. My niece gave this to me for Christmas, and it's a tarot card. It's the star, so I guess she sees me as the star, which is very sweet. I actually resonate more with the High Priestess or the Queen of Cups or the Fool card, but I like the star card very much. It's a very good card. That means hope and renewal and wishes coming true. Lady Emerald says, I'm in Ireland, so the time zones are never good. Star card is my card, and I will check out your video. Very good. Occasionally, Lady Emerald, instead of a Friday night, I'll do a Saturday morning. Sometimes I have family over or have family engagements in the evening, and so sometimes I postpone it to the morning. So, and I might do that just because I have a lot of friends in England, and so or overseas. I have a lot of friends that like to join the lives, so I might consider adding a Saturday one of these days. All right, maybe tomorrow. No. All right. 2 a.m. Woo! All right, well, let me try to finish Suraj's question. Oh, well, this is good news. Suraj, don't worry. Even if she's a little confused or mystified, I think you have like a exciting date night happening, and it's a romantic surprise. And she's in this. There's this song. The song goes, "Turn your face away from the garish light of day." So it's about enjoying the music of the night, which also to me kind of represents like overnight stay or being with the person all night. It represents romance, but it could also represent, union and the things that happen at night. That can also happen during the day, but you know what I mean. More commonly done in the evenings. All right, so that's all I got for you. I'm going to go ahead and do Terry's reading now. And Lady says, yeah, a lunchtime for you is about dinner time for us, right? Lunchtime, So on Saturdays, what I do is 10 o'clock my time or 10:30 my time. Usually a really great time for the aisles out there for you guys, you know. Yes, and I think it's kind of good for everybody. A lot of people in the United States can watch and get their day, get it done with and start with their day. So sometimes I do like to add Saturdays. I might do that. It's just Saturday is the day that I do my weekly reading and love message from your person, and that takes a big chunk of my day as well to do that. And I post it on Sunday, usually. Sometimes I post it on the same day, but most of the time I post it for the Sunday. So that's I'm trying to schedule as many things as I can, but my days get kind of busy. And like today, it was kind of a slow day for me activities-wise. It felt kind of nice. I didn't have any real major plans. So I did a short. That's all I did other than this. But this takes massive energy, so it feels good to have sort of a restful day so I can put my energy into the live, because lives take a lot of spiritual energy out of me. But it's not that. It's just I need, to balance that. Thank you. Thank you. A lot of people listen to me at night, on their way to sleeping, and you won't hurt my feelings if you do that too. And check out all the videos I have meditation playlists that could help you if you want. All right. So Terry says, I'm going to do Terry now. Hey Terry, been having some issues with GI issues off and on. Do the cards show this improving anytime soon? Terry, you need to go look at the big happy changes too if you haven't, because I felt you. I really felt you strong in one of those piles, and you'll figure out which one. Okay, so you know what? I'm gonna start off with this deck. This is I'm going to go with the angels tonight. So this is the Archangel Oracle. Let's see what the angels have to say about it. I was having serious GI issues myself, but since I've been on a fast, I'm feeling a lot better, and also, my arthritis doesn't feel as bad. Oh, okay, nice, Lady Emerald. So y'all check out Lady Emerald, because she posts. And Queen Sugar also, she kind of made her start with me on this channel. She used to answer people's questions, and then she made her own channel. Yeah, I know. Go with what you're drawn to. Okay. It's just number 3 is easy because it's everybody's reading, but that's okay. I shouldn't give it away. I know. Go with what you're drawn to. Or all of them, because I really recommend listening to all the piles, and then after the fact, decide for yourself which one resonated the most to you, because you'll recognize yourself in the reading after you listen to it. Okay, here for Terry. Actually, did I already show Terry? Okay. Oh, wow, look at this, Terry. Overcoming difficulty. So yes, and look at this. This is a beautiful image of spirit, helping you, giving you relief. Archangel Jeremiah says, the worst is now behind you, and you are surmounting any previous challenges. Yay! And then, okay. But I don't know, I got goosebumps. I don't know if you got has anybody reached out to you, but there's a career transition, perhaps. Archangel Shamuel says, your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. And look at that, you got victory. Archangel Sandalphon says, your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith. And Archangel Jophiel says, clear your space. Get rid of clutter, clear the energy around you, and use feng shui. And it surprises me sometimes how cluttered my house is after sometimes when you paint, then you realize, oh yes, how dirty everything really is. So when I painted this wall, it seemed to make everything cleaner and it's drawed attention to things that were still. So I noticed that my floor, which I normally clean with just the Swiffers, needed an extra scrubbing, just because they're a little grungy, not as white as they used to be. They're not really, it's kind of like an off-white. But anyway, it's just little things like that. I have so much more to go. I need to clean drawers out, but I've done a lot of decluttering, and it feels so much lighter, after. Anyway, you guys know that. And then, who's this guy? Archangel Raphael says, breathe. Take several deep breaths. Exhale slowly to awaken your energy and to release old patterns. Hey, Iman. Okay, so let's take some deep breaths. Ready? Hold it for a second. Blow it out. feels good. Let's do it again. Ready? One more time. That does feel good. Guys, if you ever get into that, like a triggered moment, you know how your mommy always used to say, count to 10? Well, it is a good idea. Don't let yourself get bent out of shape. Don't let your blood pressure rise. Don't get too overwhelmed by things. Take a moment and breathe deeply. I don't do that, so I am, just sending the message from spirit. The messages come for me just like they come for everybody. All right, but I'm glad that I breathe in my videos, because that's the only time I ever breathe is when I do a video. I don't do it enough. I need to. All right, so let's see what else Spirit has to say about health and anything else in your life. So generally speaking, like, it's not real rigid, but generally I like to give a 3-deck rating for a $10 donation, generally speaking. There's times where I'm really like go beyond, especially to my members who are super kind and generous and loving and giving. I spoil them and I just keep going and going. but generally that's kind of how I go. You can see in the description box. We got renewal at the bottom, which is nice. All right, look at that. You've got justice, fairness is coming through, the law, and karma, like, this is your karmic reward is coming through. Oh, wow. I love when these two cards come out together, because here you go again with the win. Good luck, good fortune coming through. A win in your favor. And there's Ed McMahon. Like, why is he so little? But he does have a pentacle, and this is about abundance, opportunity, and resources. I feel like this is a little bit more about study or research for you, for something that you're about to embark on or encounter. And you have the Lovers, which is very nice. Lovers doesn't have to necessarily always be about relationships or romantic relationships. That can be about partnerships of all kinds. And it just represents kind of like a harmony or seeing eye to eye on things. I also see a choice that you have to make, but it's an easy choice, or not easy choice, but then when it's time to make the choice, it won't be complicated. It's like Spirit will be right there to help you. Yeah. All right. And ooh, you've got the Magician. So this is manifestation, empowerment, and preparedness. I feel like I want to tell you what the Magician has to say, because he's got he's got all the tools. He's got the sword of knowledge. He's got the pentacle of abundance. He's got the wand of passion and the cup of love. All right. So the Magician, I kind of feel like this is the message for you. The Magician says, life can be very magical. You've chosen this card because now your plans will really start to materialize. Your guardian angels are walking beside you every step of the way, helping you manifest everything you need. Now that you're on the path of your dreams, the universe will reward you by making the road easier. Look for little signs that your angels are helping you. Focus on those signs with joy and optimism, being sure to give gratitude. This in turn will increase the frequency with which you receive guidance. As you continue to move forward, you'll see clear and undeniable connections between all the work you've done to prepare for your journey and the skills needed to be a success in the moment. And your angels are saying, there is nothing you can't do, nothing you can't accomplish at this time. Ask, and we will help to quiet the voices of uncertainty in your mind. So, this feels like in the moment when you're about to make a decision, suddenly it comes to you, suddenly realizing how very prepared you are for a task. The skill, the creativity, the determination, the resources that seem to magically appear, the ability to make changes quickly and successfully. So I think that's the big picture here. I know the answer to specifically your health situation is going to be overcoming quickly, but to other areas of your life, I think there's going to be a decision and you'll be able to act quickly with confidence, and you have all the tools needed to get you to that next phase in your life or whatever. Would you like any kind of a love message? I've got this. I was pulling out some of Doreen's decks tonight. I could give you this, or I could give you mine. Or we can use the my Letterman. Okay. Maybe both. Okay. So children has something to do with love. Okay, your love life is being affected by children. Interesting. So, well, it's not a bad thing. It just could be that. Hello, Divine Goddess. It could just be that you're feeling connected to somebody that maybe they have children, or you are connecting with somebody who's kind of like has a childlike energy, or you want to go on a date but your kids need some attention or something. No, but your kids are old enough, they don't need that much attention. Let's see what the Lenormand has to say too. Let's see what areas does Spirit want you to focus on? I need to get that other deck again. Okay. I feel like it has to do with faith and how people of all shapes and sizes and colors and religions and all are, coming together at the same time. Like there could be like a feeling a bond with people from. All right, and you are leveling up. Everything is getting better. We're in all parts of your life. It's all getting better. Thank you. Oops. Okay, lady. Good night. Good night, Miss Emerald. You guys check out Lady Emerald Tarot. She just hit 1,000. All right, and then we have the birds. So good communication. Very nice. We've got coexisting, faith, leveling up, and good communication. Some kind of reaching out. It could also represent therapy, some kind of therapy. phone calls, and also maybe an interview, and phone calls possibly with siblings as well. And the stork represents promotions, so the interview and the promotion still is out there, possibly. I still feel it. I still feel it. You're gonna know it's gonna all happen at the right time and the right moment. Also flip over all your cards. Look at them again. And all of these. You know what? Maybe on a Saturday morning I'll go horizontal again so y'all can see the cards. But I was just feeling like doing this to kind of feel more interactive with you, like we're hanging out together. But yeah, if you guys like the cards, just let you know. I can go back to doing it that way too if you want. You're welcome, Terry. All right, and now we're gonna do Divine Goddess. Okay, so Divine Goddess, Sachi. I was starting with this deck, the Archangel Oracle cards. So let's see what angels want to say. And you know what, you guys, upcoming tarot readers, let me know if y'all want to collaborate, because we can do the split screen thing and, you know, work on, do it together, do this together. Divine Goddess is my moderator with the mostest, and also a divine one. She's also a good reader as well. I know, right? I'm so open for that. We'll have to talk about that. Ooh, nice. So Divine Goddess has 1,280 subs. Oh, so here's your first message. Outdoors. Archangel Jophiel says, go outside, get some fresh air, and connect with nature to relieve stress and gain new creative ideas. Which is kind of saying, the angels are kind of saying like, hey, it's Divine Goddess. We know she's the outdoor girl. You already do these things. But they're saying like, go do it again and keep doing this, you know, again. Do it as much as you possibly can, because that is where you really vibrate at your highest. It could be, you know, I follow this one girl. She got a little like, she had this like twin flame, and I'm putting it in quotes because I don't know really. It was a famous guy who was a baseball player, and he already had a girl. And you know, I know, like, you know, no judgment, because there's a lot of, you know, twin flames that are connected with other people, and also big age differences, and you could totally be connected to a famous person. All of that can be. But she was very like salty with him so much of the time, and she would come on and complain, and so I kind of stopped watching her. But she was called the spiritual explorer, and she like would go everywhere, and you could watch her do readings from all over the place, which I thought was very nice. So that would be kind of cool for you, Divine Goddess. Oh, you're gonna go on a hike, huh? The recent advanced meditation helped me a lot. I loved it. Awesome. Okay. We'll see what else Spirit wants to say. I learned some chakra breathing, kriya, and some yoga pranam. I can't pronounce this correctly. Pranayama, breath work, and techniques. Yeah. Oh my god. I did some belly dancing and I'm a little bit sore. I know what happened was like I did this move too quick and then I got this pain in my ribs. I was like, I can't. but I think it was just a cramp. And so I drank some pickle juice and it went away. So that worked. By the way, because I did the MS 150 and that was like their big thing. Like if you get a cramp while you're riding your bike on this big marathon, every pit stop had pickle juice, pickle liquid, whatever, pickle juice. Anyway, okay, so Divine Goddess says, by the way, I friend zoned the Aries, Sarab, just taking it slow and steady if it's meant to, right? I think it was about time he also needed to learn a little bit where both the partners feel valued in a relationship, for sure. And so another message from Spirit is patience. Archangel Jophiel, again, Jophiel is your archangel tonight. He's saying your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize. Still, they need nurturing and patience. Let's see if this is Jophiel. Nope, here's Archangel Ariel. She's saying, be courageous and stand up for your beliefs. Be courageous and stand up for your beliefs. That's what you've just been doing. It's almost like, it's like the angels are kind of acknowledging things that you've already just done. Ooh, 10K. Nice. Yeah, I got to get back into shape again, into speed. It was really good. I was riding, like I got up to 25 miles in a week at one point on my bike, which I thought was a lot until I did the MS 150, which is 150 miles from Houston to Austin, but split in 2 days, but one of the days got canceled, so it was only 75 miles, and I did not most of it. I did about 50 miles, I think, and the rest of it I went to Austin in a van on my bike and moving. But I mean, I'm so proud of myself for doing as much as I did do. So, and you're gonna have a brilliant idea coming through. So Archangel Uriel says, yes, your idea is divinely guided. What? They know your name. Please take action to bring your idea to fruition. All right, so if an idea pops in your head, they're like, this is something that I've been noticing, and like tarot readers have been saying it lately. But I feel like when it's Mercury retrograde is about to approach, all right, and so sometimes we get a little nervous about that. One of the main things to do during Mercury retrograde is not to procrastinate or put something off. Or like if you have that little voice in your head saying, so you're doing something and says, and your voice says, you ought to do da 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 da, like take the extra step or take an extra precaution or whatever. Your voice in your head is saying, you ought to do da 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 da. And you're like, nah, it's okay. I got plenty of time, or I'll do it later. That's the time when you're supposed to follow that voice in your head. Like other times, you could probably get away with not doing something right away. But during Mercury retrograde, you should do that. You should follow the voice. Or if you're getting impulsive or something and you're like, oh, I want to buy that. Yeah, I'm gonna find the money somehow. I'll try to look through all my accounts. I know I got the money, and the voice inside your head is saying, "You don't really need that right now. Don't try to find money to spend on that. You're gonna regret it. You're not gonna even like it." Listen to that voice too. Like if you want to do something impulsive, and the voice in your head is saying that. So basically, uh, yeah, listen to your intuition a lot more during this time, or follow your intuition. In other words, like there's so many times where we hear something in our head, but we don't always follow it, and usually nothing, and it doesn't matter. It was just some guidance. But during Mercury retrograde, the guidance is really going to be important. So if you have like a gut feeling about something, or if you have a brilliant idea, go with it. Yes. Okay. Yes. Alrighty. And so I'm feeling like, I don't know why, but my brilliant idea is to ask what's next in your love life, because I'm really curious now. Really curious. What's coming next? Well, Spirit, I feel like telling Spirit you're slow. You know, my kids would always do that with me. When I would say something, and they're like, as if, excuse me, we've already talked about that, Mom. We just said that like 10 minutes ago. You're slow, you know. It's like you're now catching up. So Spirit's kind of like finally now catching up, because it's saying let go of the past. And I'm thinking, yeah, Spirit, she just let go of the past. Okay. But basically, I feel like these cards are kind of like your validation. Like you just finished doing the right thing. Good job. So clear the energy to allow more love in your life. And I feel like that second half is probably the next thing that will happen. The more love in your life, the thing that you want, like you said, um, the thing about how relationships are supposed to be equal give and take. All right, and let me go back. He, like you said, he also needed to learn that a little bit where both partners feel valued in a relationship. And that's I think is what you're going to get, because that's what you're asking for. Ooh, I picked a cool pile with Kino that said, you know how when you're asking Spirit for something, and most of the time you're trying not to be too greedy, or you're trying to be a little more general, and you just say whatever, Spirit, or you letting divine timing work it all out. Well, this time Spirit says you can be specific, and we're going to give you just exactly what you want specifically. So that could be happening, to you. Like, think about what you truly want, and then maybe they'll send you specifically what you truly wish for. And so you say, Divine Goddess says, I was reading this book called Autobiography of a Yogi. They say that body becomes even stronger to be able to channel the energies if we can transform our bodies. It's like a union. It's like a union balance of mind, body, and soul. That's really interesting. I love that. It's so funny too, because I had this really massive physical change when I was going to the gym and eating a certain food plan. It was all it wasn't anything that I had thought I'd ever do. Like a friend of mine said, hey, be my cheerleader. I'm going to do this thing called Legion. And I was like, okay. And they're like, I want you to try that with me. And I'm like, okay. But I was kind of like, I'll just be his cheerleader, but I'm not going to really do it. And then I ended up doing it. I ended up going to the gym and eating the food that was given, and doing really good. And I ended up at I was an ice cream shop, which I hadn't been eating a lot of ice cream, but I just ended up at an ice cream shop. And this guy, he was very, Zumba, that's nice. This guy, he was very being very profound with me. Like, he's saying, you have a nice smile, but I know when people smile, that usually means that they've been through a lot of pain or something like that. I'm like, yeah, how does he know? and 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 we talked a little bit about spirituality, and I said, but I told him basically right now, I'm not as much on a spiritual path as I am on a physical path of transformation. Like I'm going to the gym and stuff. And he looked into my eyes and he says, it's the same path. I'm like, ooh, goosebumps. I was like, it's the same path. So that really made me believe that whatever all of these things, they're, like you said, heart, body, mind, and soul, they all come together to create this you. That's you. Right? All right, so we had to say goodby to the past, but then look at this. Somebody who you don't expect comes through. I feel like something that you haven't quite yet experienced is an amazing sexual attraction to somebody. You didn't have it with the Aries dude, but the next person and you have it you kind of had a slight hint with it, the hint of fun, sexy vibe with the lawyer. But I feel like the next guy coming through is gonna be the massive, like, I lust after this person. I mean, it could be more than lust, but I'm just saying, I feel like spirit is wanting you to have that body energy too. Yes, yes. See, somebody that you might actually spend alone time with, and a getaway for two, a physical connection. Because this is saying it's the sacred union of bodies, two becoming one. True, love-making physical connection is like two people melding into one. It feels really nice, and it's real feelings with this person. So you share true romantic feelings worth exploring. All right, and anything else that we need? Oh yeah, you like charms, so let's do the charms. Ow. But that, okay. Yes, Aries was masculine, loved his arms, but the only thing lacking was a little bit of proper communication and that bond. I don't know, maybe it was because we were long distance, but that Aries and I are chatting, okay, but a very normal, simple way. Okay, that's fine. Chat away. Friend zoned. Not so much, friend zoned. Okay. Oh yes, you have a celebration coming through. Celebration. You also have, what does this say? People. And these two, go check out the Big Happy Changes, because you might pick the pile that had these two guys. This is like divine timing and a romantic clock in Paris. And then this is, having a dream where like you're talking to the fairies. And you also have Anne or the celebration of people. And then we also have a airplane, travel. Well, you got lots of travel symbols here. You got Florida. You have music. You have body. The tree I see is body or destiny or karma or family. You have the happy little optimistic pig. You have Mary Magdalene, women's causes. You have an anchor, stability, and a bow. That means like some kind of gift coming through. And Saint Dymphna, she's the patron saint of people with depression, or even if it's not you per se, there could be somebody that's not feeling well or something, that you help ease their sorrows. You can, something about the way you talk with them helps them. And oh, we have like a UFO. I don't know. Oh, look, you got a little kitty in a purse. Some of the new charms I haven't really yet figured out what they mean. Okay, we got the tree, which means body. We've got French fries, so a little indulgent here and there may be okay, or maybe that's saying stop eating French fries. I don't know. No, I don't see you as a big French fry person, so if I feel like sort of it means like an indulgence that you can try sometimes. We have the book, so knowledge, and the bicycle, which is movement, but also perspective, like looking at a bicycle is going fast, or if you're getting, or compared to walking, but a bicycle compared to a car is slow. So it's about perspective. You've got the butterfly of transformation. You have the goat. The goat is the climbing the mountain of success. And you have palm trees. So it's kind of like palm trees is like leisure time. You have the star. And yeah. And music. So the star represents hope and your dreams coming true. Very nice. I think really good things ahead for you. You're still always, like, you're always on the right track. When it comes to travel, that's the place that fills you up, that gives you the energy that you need to go. And you're gonna meet all kinds of people along the way. And if you didn't feel like the Aries guy was the one, then that's okay, because that one still might be coming. I will still be coming towards you. Alrighty. What are you getting what are you getting? Alright, so yes, very normal conversation. I wonder he will realize, or maybe he already does, and that's why he sent me his mother's video. Now he has sent her, he has sent her in a rehab. Oh. You're getting a UFO? Are you getting a UFO tattoo? Oh, but like New Mexico, there's places that, you should go. And I recommend reading A Seed of Love by Cheryl Harnish. It's a really amazing book about her ability to heal, and also her connection with New Mexico and aliens. Just there's a slight story in there. It's mostly like a life story, but it's not like her life is over. Like, she has a whole nother chapter that came after that. But she was my very first guru that I ever followed. I liked her, all of the things that she talked about in her books and everything. And then later, much later, after I made my channel, I found her on YouTube, and I talked with her, and she was so sweet and friendly to me. It felt nice. Felt like, I met and got to talk to my guru. It was kind of neat. Well, guys, I feel so chill tonight. It's more of a low-key night. I'm gonna just put lipstick on. This is actually lip gloss. It's lip plumper, and it's very hot. Oh, that's why. I should have noticed. It's got a little red hot chili pepper It feels so soft, but then it burns. It's like an unhappy surprise, and then it hurts, and then I cough. You're welcome, Divine Goddess. So, well, maybe I'll just end it early tonight. We can just keep chatting. You got any more questions? Anybody else out there has any questions? You love him? You do love him? Hmm. You know, sometimes that card, let go of the past, is more about letting go of. Sometimes it's not about the person, but the negative feelings. Like let's put like when you sometimes when you want to refresh things with somebody, you say, let's put the past behind us and let's start again or something. So it could be something like that, maybe, if you're interested. Yeah. Are you just holding out for somebody that you might like better? Or you just want somebody who will communicate correctly? I know how that is. I do. Well, yeah, the best for you. You know what? I'm gonna get you a tarot and see if a person is coming through from the tarot. Let me see if if a person card comes out. I'm not on mute. All right. Oh, yes, there's a person card. All right, so we have Six of Water, and that's memories, childhood, and nostalgia. So somebody you might already know, or when when you meet this person, it feels like, have we met before? It feels familiar, and and he is very romantic, the King of Water, romantic, emotional, dramatic. And it could be a water sign. And it's interesting, he came out a lot when we thought your Aries was a Pisces. So it could represent him, but this is somebody who's definitely romantic. And then we have the Queen of Air, which could represent sort of like playing it cool and not jumping the gun too fast. Like when this guy comes through, he may be very romantic and talk to you very sweet and stuff, but you stay cool and calm and collected. And all right, so I'm gonna see who this guy is. Yeah, I know. Oh yeah, and that's right, you are. So you are the Queen of Air, and that's probably what he likes about you. It might be like this, like, ooh, you're so cute and you're so romantic, and he'll be like, wow, you're so mysterious and calm and intelligent, and I can't tell what you're thinking, but you're. Oh, he's a lawyer and that lived in Korea. Okay. All right, so let's see if he sounds anything like this guy. As a person who makes your heart flutter, someone who is dreamily emotional and romantic, a soulmate, an idealist about romance, an artist at heart who can be a bit dramatic, someone who is in love with the idea of love. And the angels are saying, wow, we can hear the pitter patter of your heart and sense the euphoria running through your veins. We are happy you're getting to have this experience, but we suggest you stay grounded. This is a wonderful feeling, but perhaps you should move a little slower. And so, as a situation, this is romance blooming and love growing, and flowers are delivered unexpectedly, followed by whispered phone conversations in the evenings that go on for hours and hours. It's all the process of falling in love. Your heart soars and you smile more than you usually do. You even remember how to blush. The night of water charges in with grace and poetry and knowing eyes, and suddenly nothing is the same. That's why it's important to pay close attention. The situation may completely throw you off balance. And is this really true love or just emotionally powerful fling? Enjoy the magic of this experience, but also remain cautious to heed any warning signs that present themselves. This may be a new person in your life or someone you've known or been with for a long time for whom the romantic flame has been rekindled. Hi, Sabrina. Would you like a free reading, Sabrina? Ooh, he's tall and he's a Pisces. A real Pisces. Do you have a question? I was about to leave early, but I'm still here. So if you have a question, I can do a freebie for you. You're welcome, Divine Goddess. Yeah, go with the flow. That's a good idea. Oh, my daily reading today. What's next in your love life? My short today said go with the flow. You're welcome. Sachi love. Sabrina says, may I have a card in general? All right, I'll give you one card in general. The angels, let the angels speak. Maybe I'll go live again tomorrow morning. Ooh, you got patience. My whistling is good tonight. It's probably that chili pepper lip gloss that did it. Patience. Archangel Jophiel says, your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize. Still, they need nurturing and patience. Oh, need a little patience. Oh, yeah. Okay, Sabrina, there you go. Patience. I was walking the streets tonight, just trying to get it right. Hard to see with so many around. You know I don't like being stuck in the crowd, but I need you. Yeah. Ooh, I need you this time. Okay, thank you everyone so much for being here with me. It has been an hour, which is a good time to go. Oh, just a little patience. Sweet dreams, see you next time. And be sure to watch my pick a card that what are the big changes, happy changes in your life, because it could be anything. If you're looking for new love, maybe the pick a card will tell you where the new love is coming from. If it's success, money and stuff, then that could be the pile that you pick. So check that out. It's a really good read. And yeah, and tomorrow I should be doing your weekly reading and love message from your person. So if you are a romantic, I am your romantic fairy. Check that out and you can find out what your person wants to say to you. Some messages from them. It could be a past person that you were interested in, a current person you're interested in, or somebody talking to you from the future. It could be your higher self, it could be spirit, but mostly it is your person. All right, good night, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Until next we meet, like next time we see each other, faith, trust, and pixie dust. By the way, I say that because it's from Peter Pan, and I'm all about Peter Pan, fairies, pixie dust, etc. If you look at the end of my readings, there's always a little baby laughing. Ha 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 ha. You know why? Because fairies and babies have a symbiotic energy together. Babies, when babies laugh, fairies are born. And that's why. All right. See you next time. Bye-bye. Sweet dreams. Faith, trust, and pixie dust.